Hi there, my name is Nicole Rittemann, and I'm super excited that you are here, taking time out of your busy and hectic schedule to be with me and to listen to what I have to share with you today. It's a little bit about my health journey over the past couple of years, and just kind of how my lifestyle has changed. I was about, yeah, 2 years ago now, over 2 years ago, I was working 4 jobs just to get by, to pay off a lot of credit card debt and financial debt, student loans that I had incurred from an injury that made me lose my job. Well, not the student loans, but the credit card debt. And so I worked from 11 p.m. until 7 a.m. at a hotel. And then I would go home, have a nap, and then I would work during the day at either a restaurant, out kayaking, or as a commercial pilot flying skydivers. And then I would go home and I would have another nap and I would eat. And a couple times a week, I would go to my kickboxing class, and then I would go back to sleep, have my nap, and then go back to work and just repeat this cycle. And I was exhausted and I was burnt out. But I thought I was healthy because my idea of health was, like eating salad here and there and going to the gym a couple times a week and having my multivitamin. To me, that was like, okay, you're healthy. You're eating, a bit of fruits and veggies and working out. And it wasn't until I was introduced to this whole food nutrition powders that really just changed my life. I I went to an event where I learned about how these whole food powders can just really help rebuild your cells. And it was amazing to me because I was like, yeah, fruits and vegetables, like, just make sense. Like, I was always told to eat more fruits and veggies. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this Jumpstart program and I'm going to do it. And within 2 weeks of taking these whole food powders, my arthritis in my back had gone away. And that's what I had lost my job from, is I had injured my back. And so at 23, to be told that you have arthritis in your back, that's like what an 80-year-old person maybe gets diagnosed with after like a super abundant life. So to me, to have that pain go away and to not be in chronic pain all the time was amazing. And I also noticed that my IBS symptoms went away. Like, I used to run to the bathroom, like in between flights. I'd like land at an airport, run inside and go to the bathroom. And to me, that was normal. I didn't realize what normal poop and normal bowel movements were. And I like to talk about it now because there's a lot of people that don't actually realize what it's supposed to be like. My skin cleared up, and like, my hair and nails started to grow, and I was like getting mental clarity. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to share this with people. So I was able to sponsor my brother to start taking these whole food powders. And he used to be sick and miss so much school and work. And he would come over to my house, but he'd have to pop a Benadryl before coming over because I had pets. And he is now able to come over and sleep over and not take any type of medication. His allergies have cleared up. And so I was like, this is awesome. And so I shared it with my mom, and she was struggling with her doctor wanted to put her on diabetic medication. And I was like, Mom, just try this, like, see if this will help you. And she took it for 4 months and went back for another test. And the doctor was like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. We don't have to put you on the medication. And so just being able to share this with people has really just broadened my experiences and my community. I've been able to create a second income just by sharing health and nutrition around the world. And the company that I'm partnered with just really supports me. And I've been given so far 2 amazing opportunities where I've been given opportunities to go to conferences. One was in California and one was in Florida, and it was partially paid for, which is amazing. I've never been given that by any place that I work. And through those experiences, I've been able to meet amazing people like Christen, who I'm just going to get to share her story.
I'm so honored to be on. And so my name is Christen Hillmer, and I was a gal running my own practice as a body worker inside of a sports medicine clinic. And I was in a lot of pain physically from inflammation in my joints. And although I thought that I was really healthy because I'm a mountain athlete in Colorado, I didn't truly understand the power and depth of whole food nutrition. And I was paying attention to carbs and proteins and calories, which was this super vicious cycle for me. I'd spent over a decade spinning eating disorders and anxiety and depression But once I started understanding whole food nutrition, my body now looks and feels better at 30, and it's easier to maintain than when I was 20. I'm no longer on medications to help with anxiety and depression, and not every day is perfect, obviously. But real food through these whole food concentrates has helped me heal on so many levels. So we're supposed to be getting 9 to 13 servings the size of our fist in a variety of colors and fruits and vegetables every day. And most people probably didn't do that today or yesterday or any day last week. So this is really helping me bridge the gap of what I should be eating and what I actually am eating. And this sort of lifestyle is not a weight loss program, but a nice result for me has been dropping 30 pounds and being able to maintain it. I'm so frustrated. I didn't know this sooner to save me from so many of my pains, but I've learned how to work with my microbiome, my gut health, and to have my body work with me instead of me feeling like I was constantly depriving myself from cravings and not having willpower. And not only did my cravings change, but my inflammation went down. So I can run again. My immunity has increased alongside my muscle recovery and strength. And the beautiful thing is that this is not just my testimony. This is backed by science and journals published from some of the most prestigious labs around the globe. And we are the most researched nutritional product in the world. So this allowed me to see how profound the product was and opened my mind up to the mission, the business, because I saw people truly owning their lives. And while they were helping others, which was why I had opened my own practice in the first place. From a career standpoint, I was my own boss. And, I thought I had it made in that department too. But in reality, my clients totally dictated my schedules. And I was always tied up in the evening and the weekend and the holidays. I hadn't been home for Christmas in 7 years. And I was trading dollars for hours, which means when I wasn't working, I wasn't getting paid. And so I just kept working. And I became really attracted to this because of what I shared. And I also saw my dad getting off blood pressure medications and friends who were having fertility problems, having healthy pregnancies. And I realized I was doing a disservice by not sharing with others, sharing the way I'd share my favorite recipes or my favorite hike. And so at the beginning of 2016, I said, I'm in. And in a 6-month time period, our team was able to help enough people get this whole food nutrition into their body that I was able to hire another therapist to take care of my clients. Well, I went on a 2-month road trip. I was able to work from my phone, and I saw that my business was growing and thought like, holy shit, like, wow, this thing is real. I'm building a legitimate business on my terms, and it's super fulfilling. So I started going part-time with my practice and then created enough space to go to Europe for a month last summer. And I watched my paycheck grow while I was abroad. And the cool thing is that our paychecks are a direct reflection of the amount of people that we're helping. So I got more serious, and at the beginning of this year, hit the top position in the company where I now receive a full health benefits package. I have never had that in my life. And then I got married this summer and honeymoon most of July in Bali. And so here we are. I'm so grateful for what this has created. I would not have imagined it in my wildest dreams. And I'm not sharing my story to impress you, but to impress upon you what might be possible. So I'm going to pass it back to Nicole to close this down.
Thank you so much, Christen, for sharing your story. It's so inspiring and amazing. And I just really want to thank you again for taking the time out of your day just to listen to what we have to share with you. And if any of it resonates with you, or you just feel really connected, please feel free to reach out to me or just reach out to the person that shared this video with you. Thank you so much.